So Mezco has announced a new G.I. Joe figure, and it is Snake Eyes, a figure I already own, or a character I already own. But this is the Commando edition, and it is quite a bit different from my version. So you can see the faceplate, whatever you call it. Mine looks like the kind of the iconic version. That looks quite a bit different. That looks more like goggles, sunglasses, something like that. Mine has rubber in here. That does not appear to. It appears to be we have a different kind of fabric. We have the sash or bandoleros or whatever you call it. This is clearly a bit different. This one has the Cobra logo on the shoulder. That one does not. And this one has knee pads. Mine does not. I'm not 100% positive mine doesn't come with knee pads, and I just didn't put them on, but I don't think it did come with knee pads. So I am not nearly knowledgeable enough of G.I. Joe to know what the Commando edition is from. Probably a comic. Does not appear to be from the movie, because that's not how he looked in either of the movies, the live action movies at least. So it could be one of the cartoons. I haven't watched the cartoons since the 80s, and I haven't read the comics since the 80s, so I'm not very knowledgeable. But it looks neat. It doesn't look like the iconic Snake Eyes, but it does look pretty neat. I mean, it could look like Black Noir from The Boys, which so I mean there are other characters out there that I think have taken inspiration from Snake Eyes, and the features like the eyepiece here, that's kind of what sets them apart. And so even though this figure looks really neat, it does not look quite like the Snake Eyes that I imagine. But and there he is with Roadblock and with Storm Shadow and Firefly. But I mean, it almost looks like just kind of a Special Forces character, and maybe not something from GI Joe. But again, I'm sure it is from something. I just don't know what it's from. All sorts of features. I am not planning on getting this because I have a Snake Eyes. I don't need two Snake Eyes. I would love to have more. The only GI Joe figure scheduled to come out yet that hasn't come out yet is Duke, which is supposed to come out in July of 2024. So it's scheduled to come out very shortly. Whether it does or not, I can't say. But I really, really, really am hoping that we're going to get a whole bunch more, like at least 6 more figures in the G.I. Joe line. It says his signature all-black attire designed for stealth and functionality. Snake Eyes wears a turtleneck under a commando chest harness, multiple straps, a utility belt featuring a knife holster. Fearless, silent, unstoppable, Snake Eyes is known for his mastery in martial arts and stealth operations, a total mystery with unmatched strength. Snake Eyes strikes terror into the enemies while being an indispensable member of the G.I. Joe team. It's $112. It says exclusive. I've seen figures that said that they were exclusive that were then sold on Big Bad Toy Store, although I think mostly they don't. But I wouldn't be surprised if this is the only way to buy it. And if you were to buy it, I think that it's probably like 20 bucks shipping. It's a bit of money from Mezco. It says all sales are final on this event. This item ships after San Diego Comic-Con 2024. I don't know when that is. Please allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. That's surprising. Mezco Con 2024. So if you love Snake Eyes and you didn't get the original, or you are perfectly fine with having two, then this could be a figure for you. So that is Mezco's G.I. Joe Snake Eyes, the Commando Edition.